environment and what we grow up with, and this atmospheric sound. The music in Iceland has its own feel and own kind of flavor, and it is what connects the artists.
I'm making my way home.
The country itself is like really small, 300,000 people live there. Everyone is kind of put into musical activity when they're younger. For me, it actually seems like every older person is artistic in some way, you know, a painter or an author or a musician. Most of the music scene is based in Reykjavik, the capital city. I just came into the music scene about like 2 years ago, just after a few weeks of touring and being in a band, playing venues, and you kind of have gotten to know everyone, and so easy to work with whoever you want to work with, and everyone kind of has this same idea of trying to make something unique. The title in Icelandic is Dýrði dauða þögn, which means glory in the silence of death. The reason why we released it in English, because we wanted to connect to a bigger audience and we wanted to connect to more people. My big inspirations were grunge bands, Soundgarden and Nirvana and Icelandic music. Sigur Rós was something that stood out, using the voice as an instrument. Múkisson, Kauká. But my family is definitely one of my biggest inspirations. My mom is a music teacher. My dad plays piano and accordion. One of my brothers is playing with me in my band. He's 14 years older than me. I looked up to him the most. Splendor on the Grass was one of my favorite festivals so far. It was our first time in Australia, and it really stands out. All I had heard is that my music and this album has been getting some airplay and people have been talking about it over there. I thought some people would show up, I guess, but it was much crazier than I thought, and it was just crowded and the atmosphere was great. Yeah, just we had a wonderful time.
And we must keep our secret. We're the king.
You know, that's one of the places everyone recognizes. It's just unbelievable for anyone to hear, you know, and I remember reading about this venue when I was 7, 8 years old or something. Always wanted to go there at least. Being able to play there, it's just unbelievable, and I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it, but it's gonna be really special this next show.